show called Havana Madrid, and it's inspired actually by this nightclub that used to exist in Chicago called Havana Madrid that was around in the 60s on Belmont and Sheffield. And I was approached by Steppenwolf to see if Sandra and I would be interested in curating a series of events around Havana Madrid and having it be, you know, really a public gathering space with programming that complements the show. One of the characters is inspired by this man, Carlos Flores, who's a photographer, he's a historian. And I thought, wow, wouldn't it be cool if he came in and showed us, you know, his vast collection from the 60s and 70s. I mean, he's been taking photographs all this time. So he's gonna come in and share photography. And then Julio Bishop, who's an old friend of mine, DJ, his father left him his 17,000 strong record collection. So Julio's gonna spin records, his father's records, in conversation with the photographs.
One of the first things I thought of was, well, we need to have a dance party because what the show is about. And when I first moved to Chicago, I spent a lot of time going to the salsa clubs, and I learned how to salsa, and it was so fun because I was growing up in California. I knew mostly Mexican Americans. And so it was fun to be in a city where I was meeting all kinds of Latinx people.
We are gonna have a salsa party with led by this man, Saladin Alamin, who is a legend. He grew up in Chicago, South Side in the 40s, and they're coming in. Saladin is doing a dance lesson for everyone, and then they're bringing their DJs, and we're just gonna dance.
And I took dance lessons with him when I first moved to Chicago. He didn't think I was a very good dancer. So Gabe Ruiz and Marvin Quijada are both Etherista members, and Gabe's actually in Rembrandt next fall here. But he and Marvin are putting together an interesting evening of music and I think some storytelling. It looks really interesting and fun, and I'm really excited to see what they've concocted.
So I've started a new storytelling series called Saints and Sinners, and we'll be doing a couple nights of that. It's a combination of people who have done the storytelling thing before, and also actors who have made the mistake of telling me that they were interested in writing. So I've been like, okay, you want to write something? Here. Let's do it. So it's a nice mix of people that will give really a bigger view of what Latinidad means.
We're making a shift, one that I've been working towards, as we all have, for so long, because there are so many different kinds of stories to be heard, to be seen. And it's great that the more we can see more of those and hear more of those, the better culturally for all of us. So that's exciting.